Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Today I balance two hats jauntily on my one singular head. My regular disc jockeying hat is joined by my occasional chef hat. Yes, I'll be taking you all over 2 Point County as I recount my latest culinary travels when I set out to find the finest foods our great county has to offer. Just a hungry man in his hatchback. It's a tale as old as time.
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
I had a pretty sweet segment lined up for you, but my producer is waving his arms at me through the glass. Yep, waving back hasn't seemed to help much. I'll see what he has to say while you listen to my new favorite song.
Staff are reminded to care about students. Intruders, please not come in.
And I say anything from the Crumley student range. It's cheap, it's inexpensive, and above all else, it's affordable. Just like Mama used to make.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Students should check in before trying to learn. Now taking students for dark art. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
To the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. Stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. Research project complete. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
It tends to be a one-way affair, this relationship of ours, and that's how it should be. What do you know about radio, after all? Almost nothing, I'd imagine. Still, it's time for that rare occasion where we put you, the listener, at the center of things. I am the aunt to ease your agony, the balm to abate what bites you, the A to all your cues. I am listening. Oh, and we're out of time. We'll get to your problems after this, all right? All right.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
It's time for Agony Answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room, mill about in the converted mill, why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Students are asked not to ask questions.
Welcome to the show. I'm Richard E. Hawthorne, and you join me today for 2 Point Radio's Election Day special. We'll be talking all things mayoral as 2 Point County approaches another important day in its history, and indeed, its future. Get in touch to tell us what you're thinking and how you're feeling. Who will be the next mayor of 2 Point County? You decide.
Skills are non-transferable. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. There's a fly in here.
We're
The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? Announcement. The timetable is now live.
Here's a word from Jeffrey in Blyton. I, for one, think things have been all right, but could they have been better? I think I speak for everyone when I say, yes, maybe they could have. Well, thanks for your time, Jeffrey. Wise words. Two Point Radio, the station that puts the stabilizers on the bike of your day. It's Ricky Hawthorne. The time is... Anyone got the time? No? They told me I'd regret putting sundials in the booth. There aren't even any windows, they said. Oh, how we laughed. More timeless radio after this silky little number.
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. The academic year is now over. End of year results published now. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
We're back with our Initiation Week special and how to handle it with style. Initiation Week provides all of us with a lot of choices. But I wanted to take the time to remind you that you don't have to choose any of them. There's something so overdone about clubs on campus, don't you think? Haven't we all had enough backgammon and volleyball? Fun doesn't have to be organized.
Announcement. The timetable is now live. Students should check in before trying to learn. Congratulations. Research project complete. Education is non-refundable.
Jasmine. Odyssey. How do you follow up the best-selling album in 2 Point County history with even more music?
Even more.
Jasmine Odyssey presents Even More.
Fish out of water, bigger than before. She's writing even more.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Students are reminded to find themselves.
This has been our Initiation Week special on Campus Radio. I hope our collective wisdom has helped you in some small way navigate the extracurricular minefield. And if it hasn't, well, there's always next year.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. Students are reminded to set reminders. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. Hey, this is Harrison Wolf, and thanks for stopping by. Today, we're going to be talking about a subject that's near and dear to my heart. The one thing you need when things are getting hairy. You hear something funny outside, or you're just hiding from the milkman. That's right. Today, we're talking panic rooms.
The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. We've just completed a research project. Well done.
Every good panic room starts with its supplies. Now some things are a must. Your crackers, your flashlight, your bottles of water, sure. But don't be afraid to show some personality. I, for one, keep a bowling ball in my panic room. I find it's the perfect place to practice.
If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
Now, when it comes to surveillance, I'm strictly an anti-camera kind of guy. My philosophy is I can't see you, you can't see me. So I like to keep things as low-tech as possible. I'd recommend strategically placed strings attached to some bells. You hear a ring, and you got yourself a visitor. Of course, sometimes it's the doorbell, and you really do have a visitor. If you want to get real crafty, just leave a load of rakes in your yard. No one suspects a rake in the yard, but you'll hear the sucker when he steps on one and takes a handle to the chops. Ouch.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Research project complete. Aren't you clever?
At Bungle, we know what young people want in a motor vehicle. Independence. Fun. Woohoo! Wheels. Beaver from Bungle. The car that puts the E in freedom.
Staff are reminded to care about students. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Enjoy your summer. I know I is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? End-of-year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. Students should check in before trying to learn. Announcement. The timetable is now live.
Here's a question from Gyro in Duckworth. What are some of your favorite panic room pastimes? And thanks for the question, Gyro. I find that you can have a lot of fun with a little bouncy ball. In fact, one time I was bouncing, lost track of time, and it turned out that I'd been doing it for 16 hours. I went cold turkey after that, meaning I was hungry and took a turkey sandwich out the freezer. Turkey.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Students are reminded to find themselves.
Here's one for the more advanced panickers amongst you. It's important to be one step ahead. What do I mean by that? Well, you could do a number of things. You could have a trapdoor for a sneaky getaway. You could install your panic room in a hall of mirrors. Or you could hang a sign on the door that says, "Out for lunch." They won't know what's hit them.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part.